What's up, you pieces of shit?
What species angry today?
It's goddamn 1961. And
Did you have a good time recording in 1961?
I think I had a fairly interesting time recording 1961. Firstly, having the thing actually getting to run. Let me just maximize the screen. There we go. So, 1961 is a bit of a hassle to run because it requires the 1969 disc.
Okay.
And the only version I can get working in my wonderful high-tech get my dates confused. With my high-tech laptop of Windows 7, the only thing that would work was the FX version. But if I used the FX version, then I couldn't get any sound or whatnot, and it was a little bit dicey whether it would work. But it worked fine, it was fine.
It worked enough that we have a set of videos for it.
Yes. So the only problem was being that, I didn't have save state. So it wasn't a huge deal, I thought to myself, because I knew that the first mission, this one mission we're doing quite now, that one was a bit difficult. But I didn't know how difficult the other missions were, because I'd never really played 61 before. And to anyone who's actually curious, don't play it either.
After that entire main game, I'm really looking forward to this now because I want to know what's bad enough in the GTA framework to make you this angry about everything.
So,
because I've been hearing complaints about this on Skype for weeks now.
Yeah. So, to begin with, it's a good thing that we start off with a fast car because we need it, and also that telegram graph that we're getting, you're going to be seeing that a lot,
right?
Because every single mission that we have, I had to restart a good about 10 or so times in order to actually complete it.
Beautiful.
So, yeah. But, I guess the cool thing is that we are actually hearing the music based on which car we're actually in.
Ah, that's finally happened.
Yeah, that actually turned out fine. So, the audio quality was actually pretty good, so I just left it in.
Cool. Well, we finally have this correct sound in this LP 2 videos from the end.
Yeah. As God intended. So yeah, the good thing about these missions is to have fast cars and good placement. So we need to be pointing in this direction because this is where we're going to be going. Yeah. Pick up the explosives and just move. And just have the layout mapped out completely.
Did you have to kind of get good at driving to do these?
Yes.
Well, I suppose you had to at some point.
Or I more specifically had to just drive very fast and hope nothing spawned in the way. So basically, you're all just seeing like the last attempt I did on all these missions. I cut out every single time that I failed, and I failed many times. Many times.
So basically there's going to be no continuity between segments of this video, is there?
Nope. Every single time I finish a mission, the score is going to restart, the multiplier is going to restart, just everything is just going to restart because, I could have gotten a multiplier if I went to the next mission and succeeded it, but I didn't. I failed the mission horribly and had to restart so I could actually show the mission off on camera.
And it doesn't care what mission you're talking about, does it? That's every mission.
Every single mission, bar one.
The one bright spot in a maelstrom of darkness?
Yeah. One mission I completed on my very first try. Funnily enough, it wasn't the one that had timers. I wonder if there's a connection.
So that's 61's design philosophy, is it? Just incredibly tight timers for everything?
More or less, and of course, if anything wrong happens, then you just fail the mission.
How did you survive that?
With armor.
Ah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And now we've got another timer. So we need to kill 4 guys.
Okay.
So I do kind of make these missions look a little bit easy, mainly because I've become very practiced at these missions. But I will assure you, I will very, very much assure you, they are not.
Just to make it absolutely clear, they're not easy. They are in fact difficult. Is that what you're saying?
At the same time, after I actually finished this, recording all of this, I did find a video of some guy who basically did all of these missions in order pretty easily and got a really good score. And it's like, well, fuck you too.
Did you at any point consider just stealing his footage?
Oh, that would have been tempting, because he also had, background noise as well, along with it. Everything worked perfectly for him. But, that's not how life works, is it? Things don't work perfectly for people like us. Or not me, specifically.
Yeah, I've got no problems here. I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we just need to run 4 guys over in very quick succession.
There was some trouble with that last guy.
And that's one mission done. On to the next mission. Oh
Yeah,
god, that mission.
This took you like hours to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's over 20 minutes of video.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about that?
Well, let's just say I'm actually very happy that I was able to successfully complete all of these missions just for once. Just the once. So.
So I take it I'm still the one playing a GTA 2.
Please.
Yeah, I figure you might be slightly sick of the top-down GTA style gameplay now.
Yeah, I mean, I was quite enjoying myself, you know, even though, you know, it wasn't a big game. But this is probably the most difficult, the most annoying, and the most terrible gameplay that I've played for quite a long time.
Should we get you on the GBA version?
No,
See how that holds up?
No. One note to thing that I am getting myself some armor here just to make a part of the mission later a bit easier.
You mean less immediately deadly, as opposed to...
Yeah. Oh, sick as a carrot. Get used to seeing that a lot. I saw it many times, and it usually happened whilst there was another timer going on in the background, so I couldn't actually tell how long I had left. But there is one thing I do will say about 61 is that it does actually try and introduce some new concepts, some of which you might find familiar in future GTA games. For one being the armor shop, the reinforced armor. So we got ourselves a timer. Get this car speed up. I think it actually makes this mission passable. I don't know how you actually meant to do it. Normally, you probably have very little time.
Yeah, because with the speed up, you're driving pretty much perfectly, and that's still a pretty slim margin for error there.
Yeah, get used to that. Because we still got the speed up, and we need it.
Yeah, this actually is some vaguely impressive driving at times.
That's because I've memorized exactly where
why do you say
I'm
that
going.
as soon as you hit a car?
Well, that's the thing. You have to drive fast, but you know, if a car
the way spawning.
Yeah, there are some
civilian cars works here.
Some instances where if the car spawns in front of you, well, there you go, failed mission. Just try it again. So
is that TV new?
So we need to pick ourselves up a car before we do this mission because we need to position ourselves correctly. Just so I more or less just did this just so I had the most time possible, so that there was room for error. Because more often than not, if you're doing this somewhat casually, there is no room for error.
That's kind of amazing the way you had to do that. Like, I had to just immediately get out of the car, immediately get back into it to drive off.
Oh, I do that a lot. Also, fuck this guy.
That's distressing.
How many times do you think I had to read this?
Did you just start thinking about it far too much?
So yeah, so there'll also be a lot of times during a mission where you'll think, oh, are we done? No, we're not done. We're not done. We're not going to be done for quite a while yet. So, at least there are some grace periods where you're not on a timer to do a million things at once.
I mean, you probably would have failed if you're on a timer because you got stuck on that car next to the curb as you're going to the garage.
Oh, good speed up. I don't really need
it. No, you don't, do you? Even a little bit.
No. This is just me just going, okay, on to the next thing.
Okay, let's grab some resources,
Oh yeah, this telegram, I saw that one a lot as well, because that was usually me saying, oh, you're halfway through a mission, hope you don't fuck up anytime soon. So, need to position ourselves nicely as well. Because we usually get about 4 seconds in order to get away from explosions.
Right.
Not in 61, you have 2. Get moving. Also, a load of guys who are shooting at you. We're not going to be killing any. We're not going to be killing any of them because that gets the police on our tail. And in 61, the police are a major pain in the ass due to the fact that they will fail you at your mission if you get arrested at any point.
Right.
Getting arrested will fail every single mission in 61. There's no way around that. So we just are going to ignore all those guys. Keep the flamethrower ammo. That could be useful if we manage to complete. We're not going to carry it on.
If this run carries over, which it won't.
So yeah, just try and minimise the police as little as possible, which is the problem because usually they'll pop up. Also, another timer.
Of course. This one looks like there's enough room to work with it.
You're so naive.
That's a full minute. What can you not do in a full minute?
Well, when you don't have a car speed up nearby and also help you, can't do too much.
So, because we've just been talking about how much you are basically grief-stricken by this whole experience, I've no idea what we've been doing in terms of like what little plot exists in GTA.
We're just driving things around. I mean, we're currently chaperoning this guy called Mr. Cock and Balls.
Yeah, I had noticed the name Mr. Cock and Balls.
Yeah, we got him to a place, he got kidnapped, so we got him back, and then we blew up the guys who kidnapped him, and now we're getting him back to his hotel.
Right.
And time just keeps ticking.
Yeah, this is kind of, just getting worrying. I mean, I know that you just have nothing but success in this video.
Thankfully.
Possibly to maximise the distance between what we're talking about and what's on screen.
Yeah. So there we go, that's another mission done.
Good job.
If only I could have done these sequentially, but alas no.
But Dan, the score's going to go away again.
What? Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
So, yeah, we're still going to be using the car we got at the very beginning. It's a very helpful car, because it is fast, and we need fast. Oh god, this mission. And it just stands to reason. There's
At least it doesn't start on timer.
No. Give it a second.
Yep, that is. There's not even really a reason for that one to be on a timer. Just, nope, fuck it, you're on a timer.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know, get to this phone very quickly. And, you know, we need to cut through the greenery here, because if we try and go around, then we'll just about make it. But at least with this point, we'll have, you know, a bit of time. So, hope you want to get ourselves across the map really quickly.
Yeah, I can go for it. I can go for some high-speed driving.
If the car spawns in your way, you are fucked.
That's why we drive down the middle of the road.
Sometimes I get lucky and actually have that happen. Most of the time, nah. Also, this guy, fuck off. I'm trying to do stuff. I don't give a shit about your carrots or your parrots, alright?
Is that meant to be currently rhyming slang where one's being the slang for the other at that point?
I have no idea.
Like, sick of the parrot is a real phrase.
I'm sick of the parrot of this fucking game.
Oh, look at you with your wordplay.
Yeah. I mean, I was actually like, before, when I actually started London, just thinking, oh, you know, maybe I could go for a bonus video, but honestly, it doesn't change from how it is in the base game.
The cheats are basically the same.
Yeah, well, they are different, but the effects are the same.
The effects are the same, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're on another timer. We need to go and kill this guy, and then we need to go pick up his birds. So it's time for another round of Slap Them Bitches!
No title card this time, though.
No, that's because it's not technically really about, you just need to slap them once, and then, you know, they're all yours.
No extended chase scene this time.
Yeah, because there we are. Just, there we go, give him a slap, and then just get in the fucking car. Jesus Christ, we did not have time for this shit. Get in the fucking car, love. Don't drive down into the football stadium as well, and get yourself trapped in there, because that will cause you to fail the mission. Don't get arrested by the police either. You know, we've had the police been chasing after us for a while.
Yeah, they're not doing a great job, to be honest.
Thank God.
Yeah, I can see the fact that you have to get out of cars and punch people for this being prohibitive when the police are also involved.
Yeah, and of course, you know, if you accidentally run the girl over, oh, mission failed, fuck you.
How many times should you do that?
I've honestly forgotten. And I hope that I never remember.
Kind of a lot then, huh?
Yeah. Well, not so much, because usually, you know, the further we get into the mission, this is usually the least amount of times I've really attempted the section, because, you know, I usually fail, like, at the start, and then, you know, gradually just make my way through it until eventually I complete it.
I'm glad I'm not playing this. Fred, are you glad you're not playing this?
I didn't realise I would have to play this until I actually played it.
Is the gauge in the top left, is that new?
That is new, yes. That is something that we're not going to be seeing much until the next mission, because I didn't actually know the feature. It's another new mechanic.
Right. Okay. I just noticed it then, and like,
yeah.
What's it for? Oh, I guess I'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will find out when they officially reveal the mechanic in a way. We're also on a timer as well, but you know, that another fucking message came up, so we don't actually know how long we're on the timer. So you know,
the message about useless scrolling is actively prohibiting. Like, it's actually actively getting rid of useful information.
Yep. So
great. That's real fucking classy.
Yeah. Another tactic for playing this game would be to actually just wait until all of the messages are finished scrolling, and then just continue on the game regardless.
Yeah, I could see. Just go and make a sandwich or something between every attempt. Although that'd probably be a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah. Also, fucking buses. Buses are always getting in your fucking way. I hate them. I hate buses. Anyway. That one's done. That
seems reasonably short compared to.
Yeah, you know it.
Compared to the second mission, anyway.
Yeah, I will also agree that the second mission is fairly long and pretty uninteresting. Whereas the third one's actually quite a lot of fast, high-octane action, which is quite nice.
Some stuff exploded. That's good.
Yeah. So, oh god, this mission.
Poundage Fern. I'm sure that's a reference to something. We're uncultured. We don't get references.
I imagine it's something relating to maybe pounding the tuna, perhaps?
I don't know, the Italian job, whatever.
Yeah, okay. So, another thing that's introduced is guys that move very quickly.
Why would you introduce those?
I don't know.
What? Why?
I don't know. But now we need
that sounds like a really annoying gameplay idea.
Maybe. I'm sure we're not going to be seeing much of it this mission. So that icon you're referring to refers to drive-by shooting.
Oh.
We've got 14 seconds to go down and shoot that guy drive-by wise, because if we get out of the car, he runs away.
Right. Couldn't
also
you put him down with a car?
Thick as a fucking parrot. So you shoot.
Things in the way.
Yeah, you shoot in a 45-degree angle if you have the cars like the straight degree. So now that we've killed one of them, and we've got the police on our tail because it's kind of unavoidable, unless you happen to not run anyone over, in which case, congratulations.
You're probably driving too slowly.
That's mainly because we've got to now go kill these 5 guys. 6 guys even. So yeah, these guys move double quick, and I was actually very surprised I managed to kill 5 of them very quickly. But this mission boils down to: do you have a lucky run? Yes, congratulations, you win. But yeah.
Yeah.
That was very, very easy.
45 degrees seems like a pretty awkward angle as well to be looking from.
Yeah, because if you're moving fast, then it kind of shifts between 45 and 90.
Right.
So
90's better. That's like the most. I've ever just gotten penned in with like just the little bollards that you can't.
If a car spawns in front of you in this instance, you fail a mission because you just don't have enough time to get from one side of the map to the other within the time frame.
Great. I don't even care what I'm talking about now. That's shitty.
Yep, we've also got to do another drive-by thing using a rocket launcher, although you can get out of the car and do that, but, you know, I didn't really want to try and risk it, but...
Right.
Oh god, doing that took a really long time, and now we've got to get to the other side of the map and also finish the race.
Right. This looks pretty bad, I gotta say.
of course, you know, we've also got the police after us if we get arrested, we failed a mission. But now we get to pick up the trophy and then head towards the garage where we will finish the mission.
I'm very happy for you.
Yeah.
These look like they were probably super hard. I mean...
They are super hard.
You could have left a couple of fairies in to illustrate the points, but...
No.
No.
We're done, because I basically just deleted the footage and just going, yeah, okay, no, just move on to next try. Hopefully I don't fuck it up this time.
Just angrily deleting videos.
Yeah, pretty much. And otherwise, that is more or less all the phone missions. Not sequentially, of course.
Sequentially, just not all in the same...
Also, that's a car that we had. Sometimes it'll just explode.
Why?
I don't know. I think there was a certain section of the road where if I just went over it, it just exploded.
Huh.
Fuck this game.